Welcome back everybody to another episode of Skylines Snowfall with me, Vapor. And it was suggested in the comments, I think episode 1, possibly 2, I think they're the only 2 that I wrote, by John, that we switch to unlimited cash on the basis that he believes, probably kind of falsely, that I know how to play the game, and managing the budget is probably not the best way to spend my time, because I can actually do it anyway, which I can. I'm only messing. So, because he knows my playstyle is more around the decoration and making things look nice, as well as definitely going to have to be efficient in this game, it makes more sense for me to have unlimited money, because when I start messing with terrain heights and things, that isn't cheap. So, I'm going to have that switched on. If any of you don't want me to, then let me know and then I can switch it back off again. But for the meantime, it is on. Also, you'll notice we have the City Vitals mod, which is one of the new mods for me. I've never used it before. It is compatible with Snowfall, obviously, because it's here. The only thing I've noticed is it doesn't have the heating thing on here. So whether or not that appears at some point later on, I don't know. But as it's just kind of there, non-intrusively, I guess, I can see what's going on at all times without having to go through said menu. So that's one of the other mods I'm using. My night cycle is switched off for the moment. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put it on, because I need to get the mod called Time Warp, and I keep forgetting to do it. So we'll switch that back on, which allows me to adjust the day-night time just kind of from this area, which is kind of useful. And another thing I want to do just before I kind of start going into it is just apologise, because I upgraded to Windows 10 like a day or so ago, and it's messed with my settings for my audio, my video recording, and my video editing software. So nothing is kind of working right. It seems okay now, touch wood. So you might have noticed the audio sounded, it's pretty bad usually anyway, but worse than usual. I am going to get a new microphone. I am looking into them. If anyone's got any suggestions of which ones are good, then that'd be kind of useful. But because I didn't really know how long I'd be doing this YouTube thing for, I didn't want to spend like too much on the initial mic. But the main reason I'm apologising, aside from the sound, is that I did start recording some episodes. So obviously this wasn't here last time. I think we did some of this. I adjusted it slightly, and I've put this in, and we've also got the heated water in, so a few things have happened. And I always save to the same save file, so just going forward I'm going to maybe have 2 or 3 different save files, so if anything goes wrong I can always kind of go back and do it again, and then that way you're not missing out on anything. So I mean, it's probably not anything major that's happened. So just first and foremost then, you've got this little thing above the house. This is saying they're not getting enough heat. Ooh, that's kind of useful. We'll come back to that in a second. Yeah, so they're not getting enough heat. So, as I say, it doesn't come up on this Vitals one, but it is here. So for whatever reason, they're not getting enough, and it's probably because I've not upgraded this pipe here. So, if you look, you've got your bog standard sewage and water pipe. I've missed this little section out here. Yeah, that's what I've done. And then you've got the 2 grey bits on here, which, because they're not connected, and when they are, they'll become orange, and that's the heat. So if I fix that now, you don't have to replace all your pipes. You can literally click on it, hit the upgrade, much like you do the road. And there we go. Let's fix that problem. Yeah. So I've not done everywhere yet. I've got 2 geothermal plants. I kind of had a look at it, and I did kind of discuss it with you in length, although you'll never hear it. The geothermal is cheaper. It's not as pollutive. Is that even a word? It doesn't cause as much pollution anyway. So yeah, I'm using that one. It's not as efficient, but I've got 2 of them down. They're not the prettiest looking of buildings, but I've put them over in the industrial area for now. But that's obviously going to help our buildings upgrade, because they're getting more things that they need. I think the main issue for me at the moment is education. Yeah. Now I have put some schools down. So we've covered it a little bit more. So, oh, we've got university now. That must have just unlocked. at that last stage there. So we've got enough for students. You know, we've got enough capacity. Same with high school. We will put the university in, but just not yet. So I've covered most things off. Crime, yeah, we're okay there. Fire coverage, mostly. It's not great in places. Over here I've got one of the bigger stations. Because money isn't really a kind of a problem, I've put some of the bigger ones in places, just so it makes more sense. See, like here now, if I put one here, okay, it's covering a little bit, but if I put a big one in, it covers everything. So it kind of makes sense almost to do that. And this will obviously pick up as soon as I hook that road up. Just thinking it'd be better off on a main road though. But then I want big houses along here. Yeah, I did mention that as well. All the coastal ones are going to be high density, so we get kind of more the skyscraper-y style buildings. I think if we put that one there, and there's the other one, and we move this one just over here somewhere. How does that do us for fire coverage? So it's kind of upset the apple cart almost. I'd have thought that would have covered that really. Okay. We'll just put the small one back in, never mind. And we'd most definitely need one over here. We are getting lots of fires. So as soon as we've got this little bit of room here, we'll chuck one in. I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference to an industrial area. But yeah, it's a start. God, not even this is getting anything. Got a bit of a garbage problem as well. Okay, I'll come back to that. Healthcare, yeah, fine. Crematorium is fine. Oh, we've not got a crematorium yet. What's this? A sauna, okay. A health bonus. So, oh, right, that's actually got a proper area of influence as well. So if it actually increases the health, I was going to say I'll put this in kind of a more touristy area, but if it's going to actually have such an impact, let's put one in. Let's have a look what it looks like. Even says sauna on it. It's not a bad looking little building. Oh, steam. If that helps, then definitely right. We have got a bit of a garbage problem. I don't think. Yeah. Oh, we got incinerators. We have. Right. We will be putting some of those in. Here come the bin trucks anyway. I think it's just kind of the way my roads are set up. This will totally be redeveloped when we bind up the square. But incinerators, I think we need to put. I don't want to have it all over here because it's quite dirty stuff, isn't it? And this is going to be forestry. Oh, the gas plant's on fire. Oh dear. Not good. Where am I going to put? It's really kind of difficult to kind of suss out where you want things. I could leave that, because let's have a look at pollution. Okay, so when we remove this, I could have that as the wastage area and just kind of surround it by trees and whatever. So yeah, we'll keep it over here. I'm going to talk myself in and out of it. I'm good at doing that. So we've got 2 of those. And I need to get auto empty. But if we empty this, hopefully it'll go into some of the incineration plants. But they're going to chuck out quite a few more vehicles. So that should fix that one for us. What's this? New zone. Oh, we got offices. We got high density. Oh, it's all coming now. Right, as soon as we've got it, may as well use it. So let's get some in along the front, because that's what I wanted to do. I'm not so sure if I want it going up this street. Maybe we will, yeah. That's quite cool. Well, now we've got offices as well. That's gonna make things much different. They're gonna want more commercial zones as well once we put these sort of things in. Come out of here so we can see it properly. Snow's starting to build up as well. We're really getting there. It looks so nice at night, and as you can tell, I've put on these gaps, I've put pathways through, so we're kind of linking up all the areas. I did spend a bit of time looking at kind of maps in the local area. I didn't mean like literally pull a map out. I obviously went onto a website, a very well-known website for maps, and it's just crazy when we've got all these kind of curly kind of roads, and they're they're not straight. I mean, I think they are in certain parts of America, like kind of very blocks, but over here they're more wiggly. You get the main roads, but you get like lots of dead ends and things like that, and there's lots of pathways linking things up. So as you can see, I've done here, just linked it up, so once the houses are in, we can put some decorations around them. And I think that's what I'm going to focus on in the next episode, is kind of finishing this area. So we'll literally do everything it needs, so that'll be parks, trees, anything, bus routes, the whole lot. If we need to put some more industry in, we're fine, we've got some area over here for it. If we need commercial, I'll probably just drop some in somewhere, just to kind of appease them. And then as we work through, we'll relocate it. This is going to go, like I say. But I'm thinking mostly residential. I mean, and then having this dirty bit right by the freeway, highway, motorway, whatever you wish to call it. But now we've got an extra square. What else did we unlock? Leisure specialization, metro. Oh, one of my favourites. Okay, education boost. Do you know what? This is one thing I never really use, is the policies. And so I really need to look into that, I think. Prison. Okay. I think we need to buy another square. Now I could buy that so we can connect that road, but I'm thinking of using this island as more of a kind of a exclusive area to live. And this side here, for as much of it as I can buy, or maybe maybe that side then. Yeah, maybe this side. We're going to do a bit of a ski resort, because I think that'll buy up to about there, so you'll have the mountains in the backdrop, and then same again here, and we've got the nice little lakes. So this is going to be a bit of a touristy area, I think, and then probably the same here. Or maybe even down here. No, I think here, because you've got like, it's not lakes, but I think it looks quite nice. But what we'll buy, I think, is this one. And mainly because, if we go into it, where I've kind of fixed this up as best as I could, because it was so close to the border, I can like draw this along here now and reconnect it and just properly do it. I might still struggle because I've not got this corner, but that's going to help out quite a bit, and we've got a lot more land that we can use here as well. I might even see if we can get a dam in here somewhere. Might be able to get one in there quite nicely. Right. So how are we doing down here? Got some buildings in now. How are they? What do they need? Education. Education seems to be the main problem we're having. Let's speed it up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's a real problem. We've still got a lot of capacity though. Only teenagers can attend high school, so maybe that's why, because I've only recently put them in, so that's why they're still red, because maybe they're not ready. Yeah, see, the elementary schools kind of picked up on it now. It's not too bad. I mean, I could have another one here somewhere. I don't want to put it too near a junction. About there. Just have a little bit more coverage, because we are going to be putting more houses over this side. University. Higher level industry requires educated workers. Only young adults can attend. So in a sense, I should probably already put one in just to get it ready, and then rebuild another one later on. Is there some logic in that? Am I right? Am I wrong? Because otherwise, we're going to have people aging, and they're not actually they're going to miss the point where they can go to university. So if I just drop one in, say here, it's got huge capacity, and at least we're not kind of missing a trick, so to speak. So we'll put that in. I think we're doing all right. I think I might need to get some extra assets though. There is quite a few that we've got here, but I want to save some of these sort of things for like the touristy area. So I think they're going to fit. A skating rink's not too bad, I guess, but I want them to fit in quite nicely. So a lot of things are leveling up. Can I actually put any of these in a decent place? It really frustrates me that you can't place these anywhere, because it would make a huge difference if you could. What about putting one there? Yeah, that's not too bad. And I do like the fact that you can put the old ones in as well, and they fit quite well. It's just annoying, like I say, you can't just plonk it there, and it fit nicely. You'd have to have it attached to a road, so I'd have to pull a road off to get it there, which I don't know. I just don't like that. I reckon though we could probably get away with one there, and that might look quite nice once. Should I put a road on the other side of it? Like that? Yeah, why not? So, actually no, I don't think that's going to look quite right. Let's zone it up a little bit though. So we've got, I don't know if I should have, how much this should be like high density. Yeah, let's do all this kind of bit high density, including this. Like that. So this like little bit that goes in here is all high density. So we're going to get some like high-rise flats by the looks of it. Oh, it's all coming together now. Yeah, I'm really like, I can feel it now. I feel like we're getting somewhere. We're making some progress. Water's becoming a problem, but that's fine. You can just put another pump in. One there. Oh, we've got the upgrade tool selected. Go, and sewage. We haven't got this yet, which would be nice. Excellent. I think we're doing quite well. Quite happy. It's starting to look really much more like a city. And when I said like I was bothered by how it would look, you can see it there. I know it doesn't stand out so much, but when you're kind of getting closer, even though there is snow, it still has charm. I think it still does look nice. I think that's a good place to leave the episode. So until next time, as always, take care.